Good morning, and welcome to another day of broadcasting here on the Dutchmaz family of networks. We are broadcasted from the top of the steeplechase parachute jump at the allowable power of 1.21 gigawatts by the authority of YouTube and by the Federal Communications Commission. Dutchmaz is owned by Dutchmaz, incorporated and operated by the Dutchmaz YouTube family of stations division of the Dutchmaz live stream and video network. The programs broadcast on this channel are for the public without charge, unless super chatted, and may not be rebroadcast, recorded, or otherwise used without the prior written permission of Dutchmaz. This is the seal of good practice. It identifies Dutchmaz as a subscriber to the television code of the National Association of Broadcasters. Welcome, and enjoy our broadcast day.
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
Live from the west end of Coney Island, it's time for another exciting episode of Now in New York City Live. Will the city completely implode on itself? Stay tuned and find out. Why, hello, replay viewers. What? Replay viewers? Let's see who tunes on in. I see the Crazy Coney Island Kid is the first one in the room. Everyone follow Crazy Coney Island Kid. Fantastic content creator out there in Staten Island. Good to see you, Johnny8708 and Sally Skipico. Welcome. Good to see you, Ronnie Aurora and Dave Jeffrey in Niagara Falls. Good to see you, Scott Caravan and Donna Knight. Welcome. Good to see you, Frank M. Welcome. A great day for football, right? I didn't watch any of it, but good to see you. I hope you had a fun time, and I hope you made a couple of bucks gambling on the Kelsey app. Good to see you there, Colleen, waking up with us 5 o'clock in the morning out there in Cyprus. Good morning, Cyprus. Barn NFL, welcome. And Jan, good to see you. Perfectly Candid, welcome on in. And Lewis Murphy in upstate New York, just outside of Albany. Good to see you there, Jay Strolls. And Nina, welcome. Good to see everybody, people. Cat's waking up with us 6 o'clock in the morning. Good morning, Finland. Good to see everybody, people. Your lucky star. Welcome on in. And welcome in everybody. The chat is unrestricted. You can curse me out, insult me all you want. Direct the show. Don't direct the show. I have a whole show planned. But anyway, say hello. Let us know where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. And welcome into the show. 6 o'clock in the morning in Finland. Good morning, Finland. Starbreaker checking on in from San Antonio, Texas, coming back to Brooklyn on Wednesday. Safe travels. Spooky Angie, good to see you. And BMXer checking on in from Sheepshead Bay. Good to see you. Good to see everybody. Oh, it's 5 a.m. there. Okay, okay. Cyprus and Finland are on the same time zone. That's what we learned today so far. So 6 o'clock in the morning. Good morning. I fucking love you too there, Crazy Coney Island Kid. Are you having fun? Are you having fun? Good to see everyone. It's time for the fastest hour on the internet. It is us with the snow just left. The snow is leaving. It's pushing out. Cats just woke up. Good morning. Good morning. And checking in, Standing Stones checking in from the Boston area. Good to see you. Good to see you, Sal Muscles. Welcome. And good to see everybody, people. Hope everyone's having a great Sunday night. It's been a long 2 days for me. It looks like it's going to be a long week for me as I freeze in the cold for you guys. Good to see everyone. Hope you're having a great Sunday or Monday. Good morning. Happy Monday morning. Cynthia's Sunflowers, good to see ya. And Shamar Wells checking in out here in out here in Coney Island. Almost said Staten Island. Coney Island. Dramatic views from the Empire State Building as we come in and out of clouds tonight. Good to see you, Karen Smith. Welcome. Swipe, swipe. They got swipe, swipe t-shirts now. Did you see that? Just put away dinner. Carl Roth, thank you so much for subscribing. Brub Bale, good to see you live now live in New York City, quickly becoming the fastest hour of not kind of entertainment. World Trade Center, blurry view from the torch camera. Blurry view from the torch camera. Oh, did you work outside in winters for 24 years? Yeah, it's tough. But hey, makes us stronger, right? Fawn Marie, aloha Fawn Marie. Good to see everybody, people. I'm inside. I'm not walking. I'm not in Midtown. Yeah. We'll be in Midtown and Manhattan tomorrow. We'll freeze our ass out there tomorrow. Jonathan's watching from his favorite spot. Good evening, Jonathan. Coney Island Gym's soup looked delicious. And Danette's joining us. Good to see you, Danette. Welcome. You watch me freeze my ass. Good to see you, Danette. Danette and Anthony, me and the Duchess caught the tail end of your stream. Y'all were driving around Union Turnpike there. Are you talking about the Jade Garden by the mall? I vaguely remember that place. But good to see everyone follow Danette and Anthony, two fantastic people from Queens. Everybody follow Danette. Check out their wacky adventures. A big shout out to having me on your phone and your son's TV. I appreciate that, Colleen. Good morning out there in Cyprus. Winds coming out of the north, 15 miles an hour, 31 beautiful degrees. This is like the warm weather, by the way. We're going to go into the 20s. We're going to go deep in depth about weather for our first round of stories. And then I think we have a story about a monkey breaking into a pawn shop. All that and possibly more. Jade Island in Staten Island. Is that by the mall? Is that by the Staten Island Mall, by Richmond Avenue, Richmond Road, whatever it is? Crazy Coney Island Kid got horrible sleep last night. He took a nap, woke up at 12:30, and was like, listen, I have a feeling, Crazy Coney Island Kid, I don't want to jinx it, but next week all of a sudden now is in play. Saturday going into Sunday next weekend is into play. It's going to be cold the next 7 days, everybody, so get ready. Where is Coney Island? Not Manhattan, right? No, Coney Island's like, you have 5 boroughs. And we're on like Long Island, and we're on the southern tip of Brooklyn, like the bottom of Brooklyn. But good to see everybody. Welcome. I know it's going to be brick outside. Everything's going to freeze. That's the part I'm not looking forward to. Jay, I'm glad we had an animal story on today's live stream. We saw a dog that was rescued along, 15th Street. I think it was 15th Street and 6th Avenue. That was cool. That was unexpected. The whole community around an animal in distress. It was truly amazing. Good to see you, Neil, out there in Flatbush. And Catherine, yes, a monkey broke into a pawn shop. You might have seen it. Inside Edition is going to be reporting on that. Rebel Radio News time now is 8 minutes past the hour. Let's check the traffic and the transit, brought to us by BabiesOvernight.com. Your new wonder of joy, a wonderful baby of joy in a box overnight, guaranteed. BabiesOvernight.com, bringing you the traffic and the transit on this Sunday night. Not too much going on here in the city. We might have an incident here. Yes, emergency road construction here on 36th Street, eastbound on Dyer Avenue. Dyer Avenue is a weird avenue that's in the middle of Midtown. It's the exit and entrance to the Lincoln Tunnel. So it looks like we have some construction going on over there, but not really causing much of anything here. Really no traffic at all. Everyone's hunkering down. Everyone's sleeping. It has just finished snowing. And do we have our potato cameras back? I think we have our potato cameras back, do we? Potato camera, DOT here, they have been having issues for a hot minute there. We might have to get back to that. We have delays on the 7 train, the A and the Rockaway shuttle. Let's see what's going on here. Active delays for the 7 train. Hudson Bound Yard 7 trains are running with delays while they remove a train with a door problem at 74th Street Broadway. Don't hold on to the doors, people. People holding on to I've seen it happen in front of me where the thing breaks and the guy's like, oh, it's not me. And it's like, no, you held the doors for 3 minutes, bro. Anyways, checking Citizen app. There was a motorcycle on fire up in Greenpoint here. Citizen app letting us know there was a Greenpoint Nassau Avenue. There you go. A burning bike. Probably the battery finally blew up with all this salt and shit. You know, get the lead acid batteries. Anyway, checking the weather here. Here's our very wacky weather map here of the storm system here moving out. It's finally mercifully moving out. We could have got a lot more snow, but it didn't work out that way. A lot of warm air came in. But let's go around the YouTube cameras. Sibbo's brings us this view of Brighton Beach here, looking out. Beautiful white beach. Very calm night tonight. Here is Red Hook, Brooklyn, courtesy of Stream Time Live. A nice calm look of the harbor as we look towards the Staten Island there. The Staten Island and maybe the Staten Island Ferry. We'll go over to Bryant Park here, the Bryant Park NYC cameras here. All is quiet where the shops used to be, and the skate camera. Yeah, look at I guess the snow has stopped. It looks like the snow has stopped right now in Midtown. Bunkakobo.com bringing us this view of Long Island City, looking out towards Midtown. Ooh, like Gotham in full effect. And then let's go down to the Jersey Shoreway. Here is the surf shop here. 7th Street Surf Shop, Seaside Heights, New Jersey. All is very quiet on the Jersey Shore tonight. We'll monitor that and more. Will the city completely fall apart in the next 50 minutes? Stay tuned and find out. Let's check on with the chat. It's going to be cold. It's going to be a brick. Highland Avenue, Jade Island. There we go. Danette and Anthony were talking about Jade Island on their stream. So, but good to see you, Neil, out there in Flatbush. 4 more inches on the way. Nice. But, oh, you saw the football stadium next. Oh, did you see the new football stadium? They are building Willets Point so fast. I feel like we should watch my music video. Who has seen my music video about Willets Point? David C., good to see you. Ali French checking on in. On 38th Street, all the manholes are exploding as Transformers Underground explode. Really, Ali French? Really? Good to see you, Anthony. Welcome. A story about a dog sounds. We got a story about a monkey coming up next. It's an animal. We got a story about a monkey and maybe some more plant lottery stories. You like that harbor shot? Me too. Let's go to the harbor shot. I love that harbor shot too. There it is. Red Hook, Brooklyn, Stream Time Live. A wonderful channel to follow. He always has his feed here running here at the Waterfront Museum here. Ellie, good to see you. Oh, Liz, good to see you, Liz. Aloha. Welcome. And yes, indeed, rest in peace the snow sapien, the snowman, the snow girl, whatever snow. It didn't assume a gender. But it did. I mean, Danette, the way they're building Willard's Point is scary. It's like they always had it planned. You saw a cat live streaming earlier for this. There's a cat live stream. Yo, if you got a cat, time to monetize. If you ain't monetizing your animals, you're wasting money. It's money sitting there, right there. Anyway, Audrey B, good to see. Do you like the wall pics behind me? You got to make something interesting for people to stare at. And right up here, these are actual pieces of the gates of Central Park. Those are actual fabric swatches I gave out. Right there. David Johansen took Anthony Bourdain to Jade Island for zombies and poo-poo platter. That sounds like a lot of fun. I heard that conversation there, Anthony. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. But Lucas Gallant, good to see you. Welcome. Well, I got a lot of people tuning in. 107 people watching. See, we got the Discord server, people. I see you, people. A big shout out to the 2 or 3 Discords that watch en masse, as well as all the stenographers on the live and on the replay. Good to see everybody. I'll make sure to speak clearly so you get every single word that I say, and then you could read way too deeply into it. Rebel Radio News Time now. It's coming up 14 minutes past the hour. Good to see everybody. All is quiet on the home front, and welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, of course you got to play the ad because we've gone back now. Look, they're all going to play the ad now. They gotta F me now. Actually, I'll put on the weather radar while we transition over. Oh, it was a cat walking. Where was the cat walking around? Was it walking around in New York? Yo, there's cat walking around channels now. There's cat walking around channels. Anyway, as you guys know, it snowed today. It snowed. And we're going to round up the snow report now and see how much snow did we get, did we not get. Numbers are kind of all over the place right now. So we're gonna do a little breakdown here of the snow report. I hope you had a great afternoon and a great day today watching. But you got some fabric swatches from the gates? Oh, that was a fun. If the gates of Central Park happened during this live stream time, oh my God, people. People have no idea how incredible that was. That was like you had to be there. Anyway, Rebel Radio News Time now. 15 minutes past the hour. Of course, the big news of the day. Snow. Slush? Was it rain? Fell upon New York City. And we're going to do the roundup here. Nicholas Isabella, the NYC storm chaser on Twitter and on Instagram, brings us this snowy view of not that long ago, actually. Not that long ago. This is Bay Ridge, Brooklyn, Olvington, and 6th Avenue. Actually, a couple of blocks up from Roy's house. But this was earlier this evening here as the snow really got going. Of course, it came down when all the live streamers were already like, some live streamers were out all day waiting for something. It was a bit of a non-event today, to be honest. I have to be honest. It was definitely a non-event. Wasn't that exciting today? But Nicholas brings us that great view. You want to give him a follow, Nicholas, the NYC Storm Chaser. The weather radar here on the National Weather Service is pretty interesting here. We have like this. Basically, it stayed to the east and to the south of us for the most part. But the snow filled in and then it kind of fizzled out. Lasted for another hour. I think it cleared out pretty much around 9 o'clock. We do have some storm totals here so far. So today we got in Central Park, got another 1/4 of an inch. Newark got about an inch. Well, I think we got about that too here in Brooklyn. It was a very wet and rainy 1.1 inches. Syosset, Long Island with 1.6 inches. Monroe with 2 inches, as well as Franklin Lakes. And Bridgeport, Connecticut with 2 inches right there. So pretty cool when it comes down to that. Then we have some other reports here. River's Edge, New Jersey coming in with 1.4 inches, as well as Long Hill Township. Look at that. So total accumulation, 2.6 inches. And then Sparta, New Jersey. I don't know how many people live in Sparta? Not that many. Anyway, they got 3, I think they were the jackpot, 3 inches of additional snowfall. And then we have this very interesting radar loop here as the snow comes out. This is the next current few more hours here. Channel 7 AccuWeather showing us this view here as the snow pulls out. This is all light stuff, most of it not even hitting the ground. And as you see those lines there, those wind lines getting a lot more concentrated. So yes, for the next at least 7 days, it's going to be brick. It's going to be windy. So just bundle up and try to cover your face the better you can. Here's the 7-day forecast brought to us by AccuWeather. WABC 7 here on Martin Luther King Day tomorrow. It's going to be windy, Arctic air at night. The high temperature 36 degrees, low 18. Look at that. Tuesday, breezy and colder, 25. Less clouds and less cold, more clouds. Jeff Smith, what are you doing, man? Less cold, more clouds, 34 degrees on Wednesday. I have a feeling Thursday is going to be the theatrical snow day. They say 39. I think it's going to be colder than that. I would say more like 35, maybe 36. After that, we go to Friday there. Sun and clouds. Sun and AM, PM clouds there. It's going to be cold, 30 degrees there. And then it could be much colder Saturday and Sunday. So look at this. So Saturday is 25 and Sunday is 20. I think we could drop that another 5 degrees. Looking at the long-term forecasting here, I think it's going to get really fucking cold the next couple of days. I think I'm maybe 8 days where it's going to be stupid cold. I'm going to be yelling at the wind. I'm going to get more wind burned on my forehead for you guys, the viewers. So get ready. It's going to be a fun week on the live stream. John Davitt having fun out here, New York 1. A classic gif here of Mayor de Blasio here. Your tauntaun will freeze before you reach the first marker. Here we go. The snow ends around 10, 11 o'clock. It basically has ended already. Slippery streets and sidewalks. Sunshine tomorrow morning. High 33. Everything's going to ice over, so just get ready for that. And, of course, we have here more video here. I think this is Long Island. Here is a view of Long Island here earlier this afternoon. They had a nice fluffy little snow patch there. Little snow. But for me, I'm going to be honest. For me, this snowstorm was a bit of this second part. Yesterday was the surprise. Yesterday was a lot more fun. I should have been wearing my boots. And it was a surprise. I was expecting this yesterday. So swap them. I thought it was going to go like that. So you can never truly figure out the weather there. Who brought us this video, by the way? Vincent Lilly. Vincent WX_1 brought us that view there. So she had on the ground, or he had on the ground. Sorry about that. He had on the ground. Total of 2.9 inches out there in Long Island. So I want to thank everyone who contributed their weather stories to Twitter. It certainly helps me out doing this nonsensical broadcast. Rebel Radio News time now is 20 minutes past the hour. Let's check on in with the chat. Good to see everybody. But a cat walking around channel, I'm telling you, Anthony, you got to do it. Put a GoPro on the cat and just stream it. People are going to watch it, I'm telling you. People are going to watch it. Lisa K. Girl, good morning. Welcome on in. And you're done making plans on Sunday. Did you have to cancel it? Yeah, I know, Danette. It's crazy. This weather, you can't call it, Danette. You really can't call this weather. It's annoying. Good to see you, Carol Woods. Welcome. Network Intel checking on in. Good evening. I expected a lot more too, Jay Chulo. Look at that. Fawn Marie with a real feel of -16 and over a foot of snow. Sheesh, that's a 2-3 blanket night. Oh, Fawn Marie, please stay warm for us. Cyclone Joe, good to see you. North Carolina will be seeing a snowstorm Saturday into Sunday. You're talking about next week, right? Yeah, we're thinking about that here too as well, Cyclone Joe. We're keeping an eye on that. Looks like next weekend is in play for some kind of event. Cat with GoPro is one channel that Chase Trolls is subscribed to while they haven't uploaded in a while. You could always revive the franchise. So couldn't strap a GoPro to your cat. One, she's a bitch, and two, she was absolutely lazy. Well, then you just have it like a Zen thing then. As much as people like watching cats run around and climb shit, people also like watching cats sleep. It's kind of like a fish tank, but it's less active. So if you make a nice portrait where the cat could just sleep on camera and just have the stream just run. Bobcat checking in up there in Cleveland, Ohio. Wow, 0 wind chill tomorrow. Stay warm out there. Ethan G with some words of wisdom. It always snows at night, not during the day. That's how it usually times out to be most of the time, but sometimes we get it in the middle of the day. Happens anytime, really. All depends on the timing of the storm. Anyway, you kind of wonder where your cat goes, right? Just put cameras all over the house, people. Just put cameras all over the house. Just in time. 80 people, bloody hell, 80 people hit that like button. Thank you so much, guys. Let's get to 100, because 125 of you are watching. I think we have all 3 Discord servers in play this evening and the full line of stenographers. Good to see you guys. Happy Sunday. Hope you had a great Sunday. Make it a better Monday. And try not to read too deeply into what I'm saying. Just trying to make comedy. Rebel Radio News Time. 23 minutes past the hour. Good to see everybody. Welcome. Munchie's sleeping right now. Yeah, it's exciting. It's relaxing. It's like watching the Buddha, you know? It's like the Buddha. It's like a meditation, you know? I am not a hardworking man, Ozzy, but good to see you. I appreciate you. Fair is fair, people. Fair is... Anyway. I try to have fun, Ozzy. I hope you and your significant other, H. Flores, are having a fantastic evening. Good to see y'all. It snowed during the day. Yesterday we saw it on the live. Yeah. It did snow during the day yesterday. It mostly snows at night, I guess. I don't know. Snow happens anytime it wants, people. It's like one of those things that just, you know, nature. It does what it wants. Look how pretty that is. Wow. That's so pretty. Good evening, Deborah. Welcome. Welcome on into the show. Good to see you, Phyllis, as we wind down our snow coverage for the evening. But good to see you, Phyllis. Welcome. Yeah, short attention spans. Yeah. It's when the signal goes out. The signal goes out for like 30 seconds. Liz says that she'll put a camera in her house to watch her cats, but the house is haunted. You don't want to record. You gotta live stream some paranormal activity. Absolutely. I appreciate that, Fawn. More exciting adventures to come. So, Karen, that's how it works. So, yeah, so the art pieces that are at the spur along the High Line, they have it's like a 10-month run thing or something like that. So like they vote for new ones and then they place them in there. So like there were other sculptures in that area, and Dinosaur was by far the most popular one so far. And I remember the last time they did like the voting for it, I was like, ooh, and I showed you guys, if you go digging around the live streams, I showed you guys the model. There was a miniature of Dinosaur that we saw in a display case on the High Line, and I was like, oh guys, if you could get that pigeon, make that pigeon happen. And then a few weeks later they announced that the pigeon won the vote. So but New Yorkers have truly fallen in love with Dinosaur, and now we got the whole petition up there, and we're gonna try to save Dinosaur, but let's see what happens. Paranormal could make some good cash. It's like the paranormal stuff is kind of like a more, for at least for me, a more palatable like true crime thing. It's like it's ghosts, you know? No, Dinosaur, usually the art pieces that are on the spur on the High Line get sold. So they go to somebody's backyard somewhere. So yeah. Good to see you, Diana Lee. Welcome. Good morning. Yes, the Cyclone Crew. That's right. Let me see if I can bring that up for you guys. The Duchess saw that as we were setting up the show. Let me get that up here. Yeah, they were shoveling out the cyclone. Let's see here. There it is. We go to video from New Yorkers. Oh God, he has to like make noise. Why is he making noise? I should have got this. Good to see you. Intensive Care Unit Investigations Atlanta, welcome. Dinosaur is a great representation of New York City. I agree. But there you go, yeah. Cyclone got shoveled. That's not new. No, Cyclone Joe, that's not new. I never get to see it. I've actually never seen them at the top of the structure. I've seen them shoveling it at the bottom of the structure. I've never seen them on the top. I mean, this doesn't last very long. They're only up there for like maybe 20, 30 minutes or 45 minutes, and that's it. So you got to catch it. So I've never I wish I could have caught this today. This would have been great to catch. But there you go. The cyclone got shoveled out. But not something new. That's something they've always done. That is something they have always done. But good to see everybody. Welcome. Let's get on with the news. We have our animal story of the day. It's kind of a funny one. Inside Edition brings us a story about a monkey causing havoc after it broke into a Tennessee pawn shop. So we're going to go to that video in a minute here for our animal story of the day. We had a great animal story today on the show. It was nice seeing the community come together and rescue a dog, and maybe the dog was in distress. The way people were around it in a crowd, the dog might have been in some kind of, like running kind of thing. I'm sorry, Deborah. Now, I know, no animals. I know. Listen, the animals don't get harmed. They just get released back into the wild. It's a kind of a funny story, though. Monkey causing havoc in a pawn shop. We're going to hear about that in the next 20 seconds. And if you're new to the broadcast, we're almost to 100 likes. Hit that like button. 95 likes. And I appreciate that. I thank you so much, Deborah. Baby, you'll do it, no problem. There you go, Cyclone. Let's shovel the cyclone together, all right? Rebel Radio News time now is now 30 minutes past the hour. Here now the news. Inside Edition reports on a monkey causing havoc in a Tennessee pawn shop. Oi, oi, oi. All right, people. Shall we? Let's go to the videotape.
I need gold. Chester the monkey breaking in the store, eating the peanut butter cheese crackers, having the time of his life.
Hell
and
yeah!
It's like, what are they thinking?
A monkey is now captured after breaking into a Morristown, Tennessee pawn shop and causing complete
I want more crackers. I want more snacks.
The owner spotted the visitor when they came in to feed their cats.
They have a little cat door, a tiny pet door in the back. When we were coming in as their usual routine, it wasn't horrible, but we could tell something had happened. My husband was going out to the front to check it out. He stopped and he said, Loretta, come here. You have got to see this.
Her neighbor's monkey, which she'd seen was missing in a Facebook post, got in through the cat door.
And I said, it's the missing monkey, the little brown monkey that's missing. And he's like, what are you talking about? I said, on Facebook. He said, get on Facebook and tell them you found their monkey and they need to come pick it up.
Ooh, yeah!
In the meantime, the monkey is walking up to him, wanting to hold his finger and lead him around to play. And he said, I hope this thing doesn't bite. He grinned at us and
teeth.
showed his little fangs. He got like canines.
Yeah.
And it looked kind of frightening at that point. But he was so cute at the same time.
The
monkey was deadly but
less cute when Loretta saw the damage it did overnight.
We have 4 sinks. I'm not sure what time he turned the water on.
Oh.
There was a hole in the concrete floor, and the water went down that hole back there, which means it did not flood our store, which was good for us, which was horrible for Big Al, my tenant downstairs. So his shop was flooded. Up here, we had a lot of, I guess, monkey poop, monkey pee. They make little messes all over the place.
Let them, God bless them.
Once he was done flooding the place, he found other stuff to mess with.
And he picks 3 computer keyboards. He took off the desk and beat on the floor.
Yo!
The computer keyboard keys were laying in the floor. He got the remote for a TV.
I like
back,
it. He
and
destroys
I
the
finally found
technology.
remote, but he took all the little batteries out of everything, and batteries were everywhere. We had a little Suzuki Q cord. It's a small electronic auto harp. He had dumped it out of the box, and that was really the only damage to a musical instrument we could find. But it had styrofoam.
We're in Tennessee with this story.
On the styrofoam. I mean, he's just like bam, bam, like all over the store with it.
Yeah. Brr, the monkey.
He got in the snacks, had him some food.
Good.
I'm sure he was hungry. I guess for water, he just helped himself to the sinks that were
Yeah.
running. I'm not sure.
They called the Morristown Police Department to help capture the troublemaker.
He said he gets all the strange calls, so he comes in. Animal control comes in, and of course, several officers stop by to see the monkey. It's just crazy, right? It's a crazy call.
With officers there, they got the backstory on the cinnamon capuchin, a breed of monkey native to South and Central America.
His name's Chester.
Oh, so he's a
Turns
pet.
out he was stolen from I think a petting zoo in Alabama.
Which was news to Chester's owner.
She doesn't know he was stolen. She bought him. She thought she bought him, but evidently she bought him from someone who stole
Right,
him
who stole
or
him.
something. It's a big fiasco around here.
Animal control tried to take control, and more chaos.
And they had to open the crate door to scan him, and that little guy just busted out of there on the loose again, running around the store, and he's gone again.
The monkey was eventually caught and is now getting properly checked since he accidentally injured a store employee.
Aww.
She's got a scrape on her leg, and she's been to the doctor. They're trying to determine if he's vaccinated or not. Everybody's concerned about rabies. She got a tetanus shot and some medicine.
Now that things are calmer,
Oh,
Loretta and her
Inside
husband can finally
Edition.
enjoy the new year.
Happy 2026.
Yeah.
I thought it might be an unusual year. Who could predict, right? So I'm not predicting anything at this
That's
point.
right.
For Inside Edition Digital, I'm Andrea Swindle.
Da 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 dum. Thank you, Inside Edition, for that monkey heading into a pawn shop. I'm kind of amazed. Wow. For some reason, YouTube is censoring comments. Very interesting. But he really do some big monkey shit. He was a monkey bandit. He was a hot monkey. Right? He was willing. He was wilding out. But he was monkeying around. Sounds like the monkey doesn't listen. I mean, no, they have free will. But isn't that absolutely bananas? Isn't that bananas? So you can own some monkeys legally in Tennessee. So there you go. Well, I'm happy that they got it back to its original owner. So I will say that. But there you go. Monkeys. Rebel Radio News time now, 36 minutes past. Yeah, we hit 100 likes, 100 and... There's still 35 of you, right? 35 or yeah, 35, right? There is still 35 of you who haven't hit the like button. So you know what that tells me? A shout out to the Discord servers. A shout out to all the stenographers. I know you guys are here writing down every word I say. But don't you wish they had some American Tourister luck? Wasn't that a great commercial there back in the day? The American Tourister luggage commercial. Just for Anthony. We're going to go to that commercial. We'll toss to that commercial really quick. Why have they stopped playing that commercial? Why have they stopped playing this commercial? Why have they stopped playing it? We're going to go back to 1971 in about a minute here. What's wrong with people's sensibilities that we can't have products be so... And by the way, I'd rather take a gorilla destroying luggage in real life than any kind of AI shit. All right? Don't get me started about this AI thing. Oh my God. Your friend had a monkey in Brooklyn at his house and wouldn't let you go home. And wouldn't let me go home. Nice. Wouldn't let you go home? The monkey fell in love with you? Aww. But good to see you, Colleen. Welcome. Good to see everybody, people. Good to see. Good morning, Cypress. You ain't breaking that, Mr. You ain't breaking that back, Mr. Monkey. See, YouTube just censored that. Fuck AI. I'm over it. I'm worried about your generation, Josh. I remember a time before internet, and it's like, I don't know. Between confusing old people and young people just believing anything. Oh, anyway, I think we all hate AI. And then I know YouTube's hiding comments. I'm keep on unhiding them after I read them, and I don't know, for some reason that's not coming up in the board here. But let's go to let's go back to 1971. The old American Tourister commercial here. How strong is your luggage?
Dear clumsy bellboys, brutal cab drivers, careless doormen, ruthless porters, savage baggage masters, and all butter-fingered luggage handlers all over the world. Have we got a suitcase for you?
Sold. Sold. Right there. Sold. You can't replace AI with that. I'm sorry. Right? You're buying it, right? Sold. The monkey that gorilla couldn't. That's a strong bag. Anybody could toss around that fucking bag in it. And I guarantee you, right now, maybe it might be you watching on the live or on the replay. You might have an American Tourister bag in your arsenal, back in that closet, all hidden away, and it still works completely fine. You may even still use it. I guarantee you. Brutal cab drivers. Hey, was it a man in a monkey suit? I think that was a real gorilla. All angry. They put something like food inside of it. They put like some kind of meat inside of it, so it gave off a smell. And the monkey and the gorilla went crazy and started throwing shit against the cage there. Looks like how Fawn Marie. There you go. Looks like how you went through your pizza last night. Me and the Duchess just had a meatball hero. And we destroyed that right before the show began. And it was good. It was good. I got some garlic knocks for after the show. Oh my goodness, people. Good to see everybody. Welcome. All is quiet here in New York. Perfectly Candid still has a Samsonite soft luggage still hanging for a couple still hanging on after a couple of decades. You see, we used to make shit that lasts. You look at the Cyclone, you look at American Tourister luggage or a Samsonite bag. We used to build shit that lasts. What happened with that? Oh, right. Imagine a Louis Vuitton. Right? Man, there's a bunch of bananas inside that bag. Right? Maybe he was a little PO'd. He needed a little poo-poo platter to make himself happy. Rebel Radio News time is now 41, now going to be 42 minutes past here. You look at the Wonder Wheel, you look at how these things are built to last. We don't build anything built to last anymore. It's a shame. You look at how we used to build stuff, man. It's like now it's like I think about iPhones and how they keep updating them to like make them obsolete. It annoys the shit out of me. Because like these things should last us like 5 years. You know, that's the way I see it. Like an iPhone should last you like, look at the Nintendo Entertainment System. That thing ran for over 10 years. And the end of the Nintendo lifespan, we had the Sega Genesis, we had the Super Nintendo, we had the TurboGrafx 16, we had the Neo Geo, we had all these other systems, and Nintendo was still hanging on. Oh, I hate. Every time I update a computer, I get nervous. I'm like, oh, do I really got to do this? And now with iPhone and the way they want to make you jump to iOS 26, I don't do that. I'm still on 18. My poor sister, the Duchess, they're all updating at that evil 26. If you can, don't update to iOS 26. And by the way, once you update to 26, you can't go back. I hate this throwaway world. It's annoying. Still got your iPhone 12. Don't update it. Don't update it. Look, I still use my iPhone 12. This is my iPhone 8 that I still use. We're doing this live stream on an iPhone, it's an iPhone 6. This is my first live streaming phone. Is this camera right here. Don't throw it away. I still use them. Right, too late. I know, right? Did you just update? Oh, fuck 26. Fuck iOS 26. So if you can, don't update it to it. No, nothing lasts these days. It is. It's annoying. It's very annoying. Because this stuff, you know, it's like it's finite. Like we're using like these materials. What we got coming up here with the news? You know, it's never too late, people. It's never too late to learn a new craft or learn a new skill or learn anything new, right? It's hard, right? It's never too late to learn anything new. But if you have something that you've had for a while, it's never too late to return it. We're going to go out to California coming up in about a minute. And we're going to talk about a book that was 46 years overdue. It's never too late. Do you have some library books that you never returned after you were a kid? You forgot about them. They're in your own personal collection. You could always return it. The Android phone you talk on now is 7 years old. Colleen. Hells yeah. Al Rutledge, let's go. Shout out to the rotary phone crew. Yeah, planned obsolescence, LW. I can't stand planned obsolescence. You know, who started that shit? That was Apple. I love Apple and I hate you at the same time. But your technology keeps calling me. It keeps calling me. Anyway, shout out to all the Android phones. They seem to do more than iPhone, and so we could go into it. We could go into it. Rebel Radio News time is now 45 minutes. Now, there we go. 45 minutes past the hour. Let's continue on with the news. A book returned to a California library after 46 years being overdue. The United Press International is reporting on this. What do we have going on? We actually have pictures here, people. We have pictures here on Instagram. Sorry this is so late. Sorry this is so late. A worker in a California library opened up a package and was surprised to find a book that had been overdue for nearly 46 years. Cassie Coldwin, a branch manager at the San Diego County Library's La Mesa location, said that she opened up a package in early January and revealed a long overdue book. Which was appropriately a copy of The Incredible Journey by Sheila Burnford. She's quoted as saying, "I got it and I opened. I got it open and enjoyed the old smell of the book, which was quite powerful with this particular item. They sent it right back to the branch, even though we were at a new address, and so they clearly did some research to get it back to us. The package was anonymously sent with an unsigned note saying, 'Sorry, it's so late,' with a hand-drawn smiley face. The library's records reveal that the book was due back on May 20th, 1980. What were you doing on May 20th, 1980? Do you remember? They said on their Instagram post that it's never too late to return library materials. The library no longer charges late fees that occur for daily keeping at the county library materials beyond their due dates. Coldwin said that the book won't be returned back to the stacks, though. This will likely hang out on my shelf as a fun memento for a while." She pilfered the book for herself, but you know what? A big shout out to all the librarians out there. And so thank you so much for keeping everyone educated. And here is the letter right here. Sorry it's late there. May 20th, 1980. What were you doing? Do you remember what you were doing on May 20th? Do you remember what you were doing on May 20th, 1980? Let us know. It's never too late. This I think that is the lesson of that story. It is never too late. It is never too late to return a book. So anyway, getting back to our failing technology. You just upgraded a 7-year Android to a new phone deal, but you still use it as well. Yeah, me too. I try to use all my old phones. Manzatina started it? Okay. Yeah, right, Anthony? You have a love-hate relationship with Apple, too? Lisa UK girl worked in a store and a woman tried to return a skirt she bought 13 years. She tried to return a skirt after 13 years of wear and it had a hole in it? In that case, yes, it is too old. It is too old to return. It is too old to return. Oh, okay. Sorry. I know it was like a week ago. Yeah, exactly. Sorry. It's a week ago. Sorry about that. It's a pain. You can't update security with some older phones. It's true. That's how it works. That's how they get you. Right? You thought it was about 1980, right? Doing the math there. May 20th, 1980. What were you doing on May 20th, 1980? They were too busy hanging out at Studio 54, maybe. Right? That's not a reading book. No, it's not a reading book. Sal Muscles was living in Los Angeles back on May 20th, 1980. They were disco dancing. Yep. No, it's never too late to learn, Ethan. Ethan, it's never too late to learn. I'm learning new stuff every day, and I'm in my 40s. It's never too late to learn, Ethan. If you think like that, Ethan, guess what? You're not going to get anything in life. You're not going to get anywhere. You just got to complain. And you're gonna be like Joshua Block. You're gonna blame everyone for your own problems, even though you're the one who's creating your own problems. So it's never too late to learn. That's a very bad mentality to think like. But anyway, good to see you, Cliff Padilla. Welcome. You wish health insurance plan? Yes, me too, Fawn Marie. Me too. Wow, 2 years before Bobcat was born. Wow. Shout out to the Android crew. She said it was better quality. She said she expected better quality from the store. She wore this skirt for 13 years, Lisa UK girl. What the hell? You wear a skirt for 13 years and have the nerve to say that you expected better quality? I'm lucky to get 8 months on a single pair of sneakers. I know I got like at least 8 or 10 months on my boots. I gotta replace some things. Anyway, good to see you, Myrna, up there in Montreal, Canada. Dana Lee was 21 years old on May 20th, 1980. Good to see everybody. Welcome. Hope everyone's doing great. Last 10 minutes of this show. Crazy Coney Island kid was not born. No, I was almost a year old. Right? Yeah, I was almost a year old. I know what you wrote there. Yeah, crazy. I could actually remember the day my nephew turned 30 this month. Oh my God. She expected a minimum of 14. Yes.
This is not 14. That's why I'm returning it.
Cascats was 11 years old back in 1980, right? Going to school there. Autumn Alluring checking on in. Yeah, just in time for the end of the strip. Let me try to find one more story for you guys. I'll try to find one more story. All right. Okay, we're going to do a degenerate gambler story, all right? We'll do one more story here. We had a great commercial break. It was a great show so far today. Here's 5 years old in 1980. Nice. But we got a lottery story here. It's a numbers story. Do you like numerology? Well, this story's for you, coming for you in the next 90 seconds. Good to see everybody. We survived the non-snow event. The snow event was very boring. What more can I say? It's early morning for Cascats. It's 6 o'clock. It's 6:51 in the morning right now. In 6:51 right now. 6:51 for Colleen and Cascats in Finland and in Cyprus. That's right. The Islanders won their first Stanley Cup back on May 24th, 1980. Kevin is lost in New York. LOL, Kevin. Yeah. Good to see everybody. Welcome. Nice freezing cold day today, and we got some more freezing cold days coming up. It's going to be a nice cold week for us. But do you have any favorite numbers? Let me know your favorite numbers. What numbers ring true to you? For me, it's I like the number 9. I like the number 13. I like the number 19. 23. 23 is 5. These are weird numbers that I kind of focus on all the time. I'm like, that's a good number. Right? Perfectly candid. 8 is a very powerful number. ICU investigation says 3. Sal Muscles with a 13. Crazy Coney Island Kid with a 5 and 11. Flexing and stepping a 2. Kaz Katz's oldest daughter will be 34 on the 11th. Doesn't that make you feel old? Flexing for stepping also a 6, right? Like also 9 and 11, yeah. Me too. Right, 13, 28. Jay Trillo with a 28. Ooh, that's an interesting one. First time you wore boots in 30 years. There you go. Lots of numbers in the chat. Number 7, 24. Well, our final story of the night is brought to us by Jimmy the Greek and all the bookies out there. What's your favorite number? Lottery numbers 1313 results in a 1,832 winning prize. The United Press International is reporting on this. North Carolina educational lottery officials said that 1,823 winning... Oh, sorry, it was winning tickets. 1,832 winning tickets are due $1.74 million in prizes from a Pick 4 drawing that resulted in the winning numbers. So the winning numbers are 1313.
Play 1313 box. Play 1313 straight.
Anyway, lottery officials said that the traditionally unlucky number proved lucky for 1,832 players who will each receive $2,500 for a 50-cent ticket. Yo, 50-cent ticket, $2,500. If you bet $1, it's $5,000. Yo, you want $5,000? Holy cow, the numbers, people, the numbers. All told, the $1.74 million in prizes are due to be paid out from the drawing here, and they're quoted as saying that whatever 4 numbers you pick, the odds of matching all 4 numbers in a Pick 4 drawing are exactly the same, about 1 in 10,000. The lottery said during a news release there. So there you go, $5,000. That's a nice dinner there.
I get 1313 straight. Let me get 1242 9 box. Let me get 8. Who's coming over? We're gonna play AC Doocy in my house.
Oh, all the numbers in the chat, people. Like 7, 24, 21, 7, 111, 41 and 33, 22, 25, 13. Right, wouldn't change anything in your life. That's right, Diana, me too. $5,000 is a very nice dinner, I have to say. But like I said, money ain't everything, but it helps. It does, right? You do have to pay tax on that. Yes, this country sucks. You got to pay taxes on that. Friday the 13th is my lucky number as well. 5K dinner, I mean, that's a lot of food there for 5K, but money isn't everything. What Home Alone movie do you like better, Part 1 or Lost in New York? I'm a tour guide, so it's Lost in New York. 6, 7. Yep, that is awesome.
A lot of people winning prizes.
People, right? Are those your fortune number cookies? Ooh, 1313 is an angel number that signifies a powerful message of personal growth, creativity, new and beginnings, encouraging you to stay positive, embrace new opportunities, and trust your skills. Autumn alluring, that's what I'm talking about. It's an angel number, people. It's an angel. Now it makes sense. That's how many people were playing it. Wow. That's 6, 7. Wow. 47 minutes past the hour. And just like that, an hour of your life gone forever. You play the most. That's right. Play the most recent video for the last few minutes. You need 50 likes. Crazy Coney Island Kid. We gotta get Crazy Coney Island Kid. Go to his channel, people. Go to Crazy Coney Island Kid's YouTube channel. We gotta get his numbers up. We gotta get his numbers up there. But that's it. But everybody, we gotta get his numbers up. Subscribe, everybody, to Crazy Coney Island Kid. We gotta get his numbers up there. Hit that like on his video there. Turn back on the lights. Turn the lights back on, everyone. Turn the lights back on. The latest hit on the Crazy Coney Island Kid YouTube channel. There is the link. Give him a follow. Leave all the likes. Am I streaming tomorrow? I'll be back outside tomorrow, freezing my ass, Deborah. Yeah, we'll be back outside again for some more exciting adventures. We got some art galleries we're going to hit up this week, as well as just showing everyone freezing, all bundled up. So, yeah. But you want to subscribe to Crazy Coney Island Kid's YouTube channel because he's going to do some more coaster operation live streams, which I think that's going to be the ticket. That and consistency with the music, I'm telling you. Wow. For ICU there, the lady in the supermarket played his birthday and won $111. A lot of number 9s, right? Me too, Kaz. A lot of number 9s in my life. Well, people, there you go. That's it. Thank you so much for hanging on out. I want to thank all 127 of you guys who hit the like button. It is much appreciated. And why didn't my song start? There you go. Oh my goodness, people. This hour is the fastest hour on the internet. And I want to thank everyone for hanging on out with me. And thank you so much for all the comments. And I hope you guys have a great night. Stay warm, guys. Stay cool. Stay whatever it is. And from the internet to you, this is Dutch Maz signing off. Have yourself a fantastic day living in a simulation, whether you think you're living in a simulation or not. Hug your loved ones. Cherish those beautiful moments. And good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are.
Bye. Bye.